So I sped the speed up by twice. Don't sit here and watch me do everything, but I'm doing walking lunges for a warm up today on leg day. Great way to get the blood flowing and get everything limbered up. I do multiple sets of these, but I only recorded one set. Here you see me stretching out my hip flexors forward and back and side to side. And again, I repeat this multiple times. It's just in this state. I'm only going to show it once in the video. You don't need to see every set. Very important to do though to stretch, especially, well, it doesn't matter if it's leg day, chest day. Stretching is very important because if you don't stretch and warm up properly, that is usually more often than not how you get injuries. And mind you, what I'm doing here, I still consider this a stretch. Super lightweight, just nice, slow and controlled, getting used to the range of motion. Here I am continuing stretching. This is on the yes-no machine, or the proper name is the hip abduction or adduction machine. One is opening, one is closing. It's working your hip muscles. This is fairly lightweight for me, so I'm just doing this. 135 pounds, which is half the stack, give or take. Doing this for a couple of sets just to open up the hip flexors better and get braced with the weight I'm about to move in the next segments. So here is working set number 1 with the barbell. This isn't a regular barbell. This is, I call it a sissy bar, but it's actually a legit squat bar. It's got the handles coming out. This bar is actually another like 30 or 35 pounds heavier than a regular bar. So this should be like 255 pounds, I believe. Here's working set number 2. I added extra weight per side. I think that's a 10-pound plate per side. I don't remember now. But every leg day I switch it up. Like today's a heavier weight for less reps. Next time when I do leg day will be less weight for more reps. I just kind of bounce back and forth every leg day. So here is working set number 3, and I stepped up a little bit more on weight, so it's 2 45-pound plates per side, and then a 25-pound plate on top of that per side. And we'll move this for a couple of reps. So today, like I said, is a heavier day, less reps, but next time will be lighter weight, more reps. Let's go. This amount of weight here is more than I've moved before. I was just trying to find my fail point. And before you find that fail point, you need to learn how to bail. So if you watch, I go down nice and controlled, try to drive it back up, and I could tell my back was about to round, so I just dropped the weight.
Almost. Damn.
This here is the angled leg press, and depending on what gym you go to, depends on the weight of the sled weight by itself, and also the resistance depends on the amount of the angle. So this particular sled's in Squim, or leg presses in Squim, and the angle on this is way more steeper than the one in Port Angeles. So with this particular sled, I can't move as much weight as I can from the Port Angeles gym. But again, it's not so much about the weight. Your muscles don't have eyeballs. They don't know if you're running couple 100 pounds on the leg press, or 500 pounds or whatever it is. Your muscles could just tell there's weight there and the time under tension. So again, this is me adding more plates. I go until my knee crease on the bottom side hits a 90 degree. I don't go past 90 degrees because when I do that, my back will slightly pick up off the seat, and to me that is uncomfortable and just asking for an injury. So I really try to stay in form and keep my range of motion proper, and as I get more mobile and more flexible, my range of motion will get better and better. So now I got an extra plate on per side again. keep stepping up on the leg press, trying to get that mind-muscle connection, get the time under tension, and confuse the body, because this is a little bit more weight than I normally run on this particular machine. It's normally 4 plates, and I just stick with that for multiple sets. So this particular day, I'm doing multiple sets of working weight, but I'm stepping up every time and just pushing as hard as I can. So this here is my last working set on the leg press. I don't remember how many reps I get. We'll find out here in a little bit. But at this point in time, after this exercise, I stopped recording. There's some more other stuff I did for this particular workout. One of which was calf raises. I did weighted calf raises. I also did body weight calf raises on the exercise. I did the seated hamstring curl for multiple sets as well. And I also did the leg extension machine as well on this particular workout this day. I just ran out of space for recording, so this is the last segment you get of recording on this video. But again, I'll mention now, if anybody wants me to make videos in the future on particular exercises, whether it's machine work or dumbbell work or banded work, barbell work, or whatever, gladly put in the comments what you would like me to discuss and talk about the show, so I could make a video discussing all that. Heavy.